be sharing my screen with you. So we've had our wonderful presenters kind of show it or talk about certain things. And so we are going to dive into, once I share my screen here, Edulastic. So I'm diving right into my platform, my Edulastic, and I just wanted to point this out. I have been a teacher for 4 years, science teacher for 4 years, with Edulastic for 2, and I'm learning so much every day. Even just last night, I learned a lot of new things. And for new teachers or people new with Edulastic, sometimes another learning platform is really scary and daunting, but Edulastic makes it really easy to use. And I just wanted to show the amount of pre-built assessments in the library. Look at that, 191,000. And so sometimes when you just want to look through some testing, and I've already kind of done it here, I teach introductory science for freshmen, and we cover a little bit of everything, but currently right now we're doing forces. And we're really trying to get aligned with NGSS, the New Generation Science Standards. We want students to think, right? We want them to be able to perform, but to really think through things, critically think about questions. That's what I really love about Edulastic. The questions, as you've already seen, lean to students really wanting to think things through. And so I'm just going to click on this already pre-built and press preview. Sometimes it's kind of cool to just be able to see maybe what other teachers have done. Edulastic has done really well with creating very good questions, or teachers collaboratively putting together questions. And so this is the kind of thing that you're going to see with Edulastic. So you're going to see, again, there's that kind of drop and place things where they need to be. You can play, which I don't know if it's going to do it here, but on certain questions. Oh, there it goes.
Two ice skaters push against each other. See image below.
It's got
the
a
skater
delay.
on the left has a massive 70.0 kilograms,
let me go back. Maybe
and the
it'll
skater
stop.
on the right has a massive 90.0 kilograms.
There you go. Made it stop. But you can see there, let me go back into it. I didn't want to go too much, but you can see that that's actually quite a good feature for students, to have the question read to you, because how many times do we hear students say, I don't know what to do? And you ask them, did you read the question? No, I didn't. So this is a really nice feature. It plays it back to the students. It's great for your ELs. It's great for all students. You do have the scratch pad where students can take their pencil and kind of, draw a picture and kind of, add or whatever they need to do. You have a ruler. You have this here that you can use your compass. There's a lot of features that Edulastic provides. There's the magnifying glass. You can see kind of exactly where the question is, or enhance what you need to read. And then I also like this function as well. So many times students get overwhelmed with too much information, so you can see here how it's just going to kind of block out everything else. And then you have that. So these are all great functions. And like I said, there is so many options, as you can see here. 72 tests found, and all I put in was NGSS and forces. And just, quite a few, right? And so I really do like that function. I can go to my dashboard. So my students took a test today, so I can see exactly, obviously they didn't do too well, but you can see kind of what they did real time. And the cool part, which was being talked about earlier, was that I was home today and I gave this test from home, and I was able to see what students were doing. I'm going to go back to demo playground. I could see what students were doing from home. I could see how they were doing with the test. I could tell them about the features. I can talk to them. There we go. I can talk to them, and just a real-time aspect for students. Again, so many options, multiple options for thought-provoking questions. And that's what I truly like about Edulastic, the multiple set of tools. there was another one that I lost now. Oh, here it is, wave properties. Let me just show this. This is a really good function. And so on your account, you would have your assignments, and you can click on actions. It will tell you to assign it, to preview, view test details, print test. I thought this was fabulous to be able to print a test. We know tech is great, but we know when tech doesn't work, life kind of crumbles around us sometimes. And so sometimes, or students may just need a paper copy. I was able to, whoops, let me show you this one first. This was our test that we recently took. And so I was able to easily click on print a copy test. And here you go. It was really easy. This is my PDF ready to go. I can print this out so I can give it to students. So, you know, in a moment of, oh shoot, you know what, internet's down today, you don't want to change your whole lesson plan, so you don't have to. You are able to have these different options. You still have the graphics available. Students are still able to be part of that. And then my other screen was, I took this PDF and I turned it into a Spanish version for my ELs. And so they can, I have a lot of emerging ELs. And so they were able to take the test, and there's no block, right? They are able to be part of the classroom, take part in the test, and still know the information. So a lot of great features Edulastic has, a lot of tools. I don't want to go over what the other two presenters already said, but all of this is great. And there's a quote that I found that I feel is so appropriate. Science is not built for standardized tests. We want these kids to learn. We want them to be critical thinkers. We want them to work through the processes and be able to explain it to us. Edulastic leans to that. Edulastic is a very useful tool for teachers that allows us to create these assessments and create these opportunities for students to be to take part in, but to just be overall very knowledgeable. And I just think it's a great program, and I've used it very often, and I'm continuing to learn new things all the time. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them.